new city is already stressful, but moving to a new city without understanding the job market, that can change everything. Because before you buy a home in San Antonio, Texas, before you pick a neighborhood, and before you decide what suburb looks good online, you need to know something very important. Where are the jobs? What industries are actually growing? What employers are here? And if you are relocating to San Antonio, Texas for work, where should you live so your commute does not ruin your quality of life? Today, we are breaking down the San Antonio job market in 2026. We are talking about the strongest industries, the major employers, the career opportunities, and the areas you may want to consider if you are moving to San Antonio, Texas for work. Because finding the right job is important, but finding the right lifestyle around that job is what makes the move actually work. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Phyllis Domingo. I have lived in San Antonio for over 20 years, and I help families, professionals, military families, retirees, and relocation buyers move to San Antonio with confidence. And one of the biggest questions I get from people relocating to San Antonio, Texas, is not just where should I live? It's usually where should I live based on where I'm going to work. That is such an important question because San Antonio is a big city. It is spread out, and your job location can completely change your experience living here. Someone working near the medical center may choose a very different area than someone working at Port San Antonio. Someone stationed near Lackland may have a very different lifestyle than someone working near Stone Oak, downtown San Antonio, Fort Sam Houston, Randolph, or the far west side. So today I want to give you an honest look at the San Antonio job market in 2026. We're going to talk about healthcare, military, cybersecurity, manufacturing, tourism, education, government jobs, major employers, and practical job search if you are moving for work in San Antonio. And if you are relocating here and need help figuring out where to live based on your career, commute, schools, budgets, and lifestyle, all my contact information is below. Let's start with the big picture. Before we talk about specific industries, let's talk about the bigger picture. San Antonio is not a one-industry city, and that is one of the biggest strengths. Some cities are heavily dependent on one economic engine. San Antonio is different. The San Antonio job market is supported by several major sectors: healthcare, military and defense, cybersecurity, tourism and hospitality, education, manufacturing, financial services, government, aerospace, and aviation. That matters because when a city has more diverse economy, it gives people more options. If you're moving to San Antonio, Texas for work, you are not just looking at one type of career path. You may find opportunities in hospitals, universities, defense contractors, technology companies, hotels, logistic, manufacturing plants, financial institutions, school districts, city government, and military-related organizations. Now, does that mean every person will find the perfect job right away? No, I do not want to oversell it. The job market depends on your field, your experience, your salary expectation, your certifications, and how flexible you are. But San Antonio does offer a wide variety of career paths. And for relocation buyers, that matters because if you are buying a home in San Antonio, Texas, you want to know that your career has room to grow here. You want to know that if one job does not work out, you have another option. You want to know that your spouse may also be able to find work. And you want to know that the city has long-term economic stability. That is why understanding the San Antonio job market 2026 matters before you move, not after. Before, because your career affects your housing budget. Your housing budget affects your neighborhood choices. Your neighborhood choices affects your commute, and your commute affects your daily life. Everything is connected. This is something I want relocation buyers to understand. Do not choose your neighborhood before you understand your job location. I know that sounds simple, but many people do it backwards. They start by looking at the pretty homes online. They fall in love with the suburb. They see newer construction homes. They see bigger square footage. They see community pools, trails, parks, and beautiful model homes. Then later, they realize their job is on the opposite side of San Antonio, and suddenly their daily commute becomes exhausting. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make when relocating to San Antonio. They choose the house first. Then, they try to make their life fit around the house. I always recommend doing the opposite. Start with your life. Where will you work? Where will your spouse work? Where will your kids go to school? Do you need to be near hospitals? Do you need to be near a military base? Do you travel frequently for work? Do you need airport access? Do you work remotely? Do you need co-working spaces? Do you want a short commute? Do you mind driving? Those answers should guide your home search. For example, if you work in the medical center area, you may want to consider areas like Northwest San Antonio, Chavano Park, parts of the Lotus, Leon Valley, Castle Hills, or even areas that give you easier access to I-10 or Loop 410. If you work at Fort Sam Houston, you may look differently at Northeast San Antonio, Alamo Heights, Terrell Hills, Converse, Schertz, Cibolo, or areas with better access to I-35 and Loop 410. If you work at Lackland Air Force Base or Port San Antonio, the far west side, Alamo Ranch, Westover Hills, or areas near Highway 90 may make more sense. If you work near Randolph Air Force Base, you may consider Schertz, Cibolo, Universal City, Converse, Live Oak, or Selma. If you are working downtown, you may prioritize Alamo Heights, Tobin Hills, Southtown, Monte Vista, Almos Park, or areas with easier access downtown. This is why neighborhoods in San Antonio is not one size fits all. The best neighborhoods depends on your job, your commute, your budget, and your lifestyle. So as we go through these industries, I want you to think about where these jobs tend to cluster, because that may help you narrow down where to live in San Antonio. Let's start with one of the strongest and most stable industries in San Antonio, healthcare. If you are looking for healthcare jobs in San Antonio, this is one of the biggest employment sectors in the region. San Antonio has major hospital systems, specialty care centers, research institutions, clinics, rehab, senior care facilities, and healthcare-related companies. This includes career opportunities for nurses, physicians, medical assistants, physical therapists, occupational therapists, respiratory therapists, pharmacists, admin jobs, medical billing, healthcare IT, lab technicians, radiology, social work, case manager, healthcare executives, and many other roles. Major healthcare employers in San Antonio include Methodist Healthcare, Baptist Health System, University Health, Christus Santa Rosa, UT Health San Antonio, the South Texas Medical Center, and many private clinics and specialty practices. The medical center area is one of the most important employment hubs in the city. If you are relocating to San Antonio, Texas, and you and your spouse works in healthcare, you need to pay attention to where your workplace is located. The medical center is on the northwest side of San Antonio. That location can make certain neighborhoods very convenient and others more challenging. For many healthcare workers, areas like Northwest San Antonio, Leon Valley, Chavano Park, Helotes, Castle Hills, and parts of Alamo Ranch may be attractive depending on the budget and commute preferences. Stone Oak is also popular among the healthcare professionals because of access to hospitals, specialists, medical offices, shopping, restaurants, and suburban amenities. If you are a nurse, doctor, therapist, or healthcare administrator, San Antonio can be a strong city to consider because healthcare demand tends to be steady. People always need medical care, and the population grows, the need for healthcare services grows with it. Another thing to consider is that San Antonio has a strong senior population and growing retirement demand. That supports additional healthcare jobs in areas like home health, rehab, assisted living, long-term care, memory care, outpatient therapy, and specialty medicine. If you are moving for work to San Antonio and your field is healthcare, this is one of the strongest sectors to research first. But I want to be very honest, healthcare jobs can vary dramatically in schedule and lifestyle. Someone working hospital shifts will have very different daily routine than someone working in a clinic. Someone on night shift will think about commute and location differently. Someone working on call needs to be careful about the distance from the hospital. So if healthcare is your field, do not just look at the job offer, look at the lifestyle that comes with it. Ask yourself, how long will my commute be during peak traffic? Will I be driving at night? Do I need to be close for on-call responsibilities? Will my schedule affect school pickup or family life? Do I want to live near work or farther out for more space? These are the questions that matter. Because healthcare jobs in San Antonio can be a great opportunity, but your neighborhood choice can make your life either much easier or much harder. Now let's talk about One of the biggest reasons San Antonio is known as Military City USA, military and defense. If you are moving to San Antonio, Texas because military orders, defense contracting, government work, or military adjacent employment, this city has a huge presence. San Antonio is home to Joint Base San Antonio, which includes Fort Sam Houston, Lackland Air Force Base, Randolph Air Force Base, and Camp Bullis. That military presence supports a large ecosystem of jobs, not just active duty military, but also civilian federal jobs, defense contractor, cybersecurity roles, healthcare positions, training and education roles, logistics, administration, engineering, intelligence, aerospace, military medicine, and many support services. This is one of the reasons San Antonio job market continues to attract people with military, defense, and federal backgrounds. If you have a security clearance, cybersecurity experience, military, medical, logistics, aviation, or government contracting experience, San Antonio may offer strong opportunities. Major defense-related employers and organizations include Joint Base San Antonio, government agencies, defense contractors, Port San Antonio, Southwest Research Institute, Booz Allen Hamilton, Leidos, Accenture, Federal Services, and other companies that support federal defense missions. Now, if you are relocating to San Antonio, Texas for military or defense work, where you live matters a lot. If you are assigned to Lackland, the far west side may be very convenient. If you are assigned to Fort Sam Houston, areas on the northeast side, Alamo Heights, Terrell Hills, Church, Cibolo, Converse, or Live Oak may be worth exploring. If you are assigned to Randolph, Church, Cibolo, Universal City, Selma, Live Oak, and Converse are often popular with military families. If you need access to Camp Bullis areas around North San Antonio, Stone Oak, Fair Oaks Ranch, Bernie, and the I-10 corridor may be more practical. This is why military families should not ask what are the best places to live in San Antonio. They should ask what are the best places to live near my base. That one question can change everything. Military and defense families often have unique priorities: commute, schools, affordability, safety, access to base, medical access, community, resale value, BCS timelines, and sometimes the need to buy or sell quickly. That is why working with someone who understands San Antonio relocation and military relocation can make a huge difference. If you are moving for work, San Antonio, because of military orders or defense employment, you need a plan, not just a list of pretty neighborhoods, a real plan. Now let's talk about one of the most interesting sectors in San Antonio, cybersecurity and technology. A lot of people do not realize this before moving here, but San Antonio has a strong cybersecurity ecosystem. Part of this is connected to the military and intelligence presence. Part of it is connected to Port San Antonio. Part of it is connected to universities and workforce development. Part of it is connected to the growing need for cybersecurity across the country. Cybersecurity jobs in San Antonio may include security analysts, network security engineers, cyber threat analysts, information assurance specialists, cloud security professionals, SOC analysts, penetration testers, compliance, risk management, cybersecurity project managers, IT admin, and cleared cybersecurity roles, government and defense work. This is especially important for people relocating to San Antonio, Texas, who are coming from military backgrounds. Many veterans and military spouses are looking for careers that translate their experience into civilian opportunities. Cybersecurity can be one of those paths. San Antonio also has tech-related opportunities in healthcare, IT, financial services, government education, IT services, startups, and business operations. Now let's be honest, San Antonio is not Austin. It is not Silicon Valley. It is not Seattle, and if you are looking for a massive consumer tech ecosystem with endless venture, backup startups, San Antonio may not feel the same as those cities. But if your background is cybersecurity, defense tech, healthcare, IT, government contracting, technical operations, San Antonio can be a serious market to consider. Major areas to research include Port San Antonio, downtown tech and innovation spaces, Geekgum, Rackspace, cybersecurity organization, defense contractors, managed service providers, and employers connected to federal missions. For people moving to San Antonio for cybersecurity or tech, location depends on the employer. Port San Antonio jobs may make the far west side or central west areas more convenient. Downtown tech roles may make Tobin Hill, Southtown, Monte Vista, Alamo Heights, or north central areas appealing. Defense cyber roles may depend on whether the job is connected to Lackland, Port San Antonio, or another facility. Remote tech workers have more flexibility, and this is where San Antonio becomes interesting. If you work remotely for a company based somewhere else, Moving to San Antonio, Texas can give you access to a more affordable lifestyle while maintaining your current income. That is one reason remote workers consider San Antonio. But if you are moving here and planning to find a local tech job, do your research first. Look at job postings, network before moving, talk to recruiters, update your LinkedIn, understand whether your salary expectations align with the San Antonio job market. That is the honest advice. Cybersecurity jobs in San Antonio can be strong, but the more specialized your field, the more important it is to plan ahead. Next, let's talk about manufacturing, aerospace, and aviation. This sector is very important in San Antonio, especially around the south side, Port San Antonio, and major industrial corridors. San Antonio has a long history in aerospace, aviation, maintenance, manufacturing, automotive, logistic, and industrial operations. Major names connected to manufacturing and industrial employment is Toyota Motor Manufacturing, Texas Boeing, Standard Aero, HEB Manufacturing Distribution, Navistar, and companies tied to suppliers, logistics, and advanced manufacturing. Toyota has been one of the major manufacturing anchors in San Antonio for years. When people think of jobs in San Antonio, they often think of healthcare or military first. But manufacturing is a major part of the local economy. This includes jobs like production technicians, manufacturing engineers, maintenance technicians, quality control specialists, logistic coordinators, warehouse supervisors, supply chain professionals, industrial mechanics, aviation maintenance technicians, welders, machine operators, operations manager, safety professionals, and many more. For people without a four-year degree, manufacturing and skilled trades can offer real career paths. That matters. Not everyone relocating to San Antonio, Texas is looking for a corporate office job. Some people are looking for stable work with growth potential. Some are looking for technical training. Some are transitioning out of the military. Some are looking for logistic, mechanical, automotive, or aviation-related roles. If this is your field, San Antonio is worth researching. Port San Antonio is especially important because it has become a major employment hub tied to aerospace, cybersecurity, defense, advanced manufacturing, and innovation. If you are looking for jobs at Port San Antonio, your housing search may look different than someone working in the medical center or downtown. You may consider areas near Lackland, Westover Hills, Alamo Ranch, Far West Side, or even parts of South and West San Antonio, depending on your budget and lifestyle. If your job is connected to Toyota or the Southside Manufacturing Corridor, you may look at different housing options. This is why understanding your job location is so important. San Antonio real estate decisions should not happen in a vacuum. Your work life and home life need to fit together. Now let's talk about one of the San Antonio's most visible industries, tourism and hospitality. San Antonio is a major visitor destination. People come here for the Riverwalk, the Alamo, the Missions, Fiesta, conventions, sporting events, theme parks, food, culture, history, and that creates a large number of jobs. Tourism jobs in San Antonio may include hotel management, restaurant management, event planning, convention services, guest services, tour operations, food and beverage, marketing, sales, transportation, security, entertainment, customer service, and hospitality operations. Major tourism and hospitality employers may include hotels along the Riverwalk, convention-related businesses, Visit San Antonio Connected Partners, the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center, theme parks like SeaWorld San Antonio and Six Flags Fiesta Texas, restaurants, entertainment venues, and event companies. This sector can be a great fit for people with customer service backgrounds, hospitality management experience, food and beverage experience, event planning experience, or tourism-related careers. Now let's talk honestly. Hospitality can be rewarding, but it can also involve nights, weekends, holidays, and seasonal changes. So if you are moving to San Antonio, Texas for hospitality work, think about schedule and lifestyle. Will you be working weekends? Will your commute happen late at night? Do you need to live close to downtown? Do you need quick access to the airport? Do you want to be near major tourist areas, or would you rather live farther away from that energy? If you work downtown or near the Riverwalk, neighborhoods like Tobin Hill, Southtown, Monte Vista, Alamo Heights, Olmos Park, and parts of North Central San Antonio may be convenient depending on your budget. If you work at SeaWorld, the far west side, Alamo Ranch, Westover Hills, and nearby areas may make more sense. If you work near Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, Northwest San Antonio, La Cantera, The Rim, Stone Oak, Chavano Park, or the I-10 corridor may be worth exploring. Again, job location matters, lifestyle matters, commute matters. Education is another major employment sector in San Antonio. The city has many public school districts, private schools, charter schools, colleges, universities, and training programs. Education jobs in San Antonio include teachers, counselors, administrators, coaches, support staff, special education professionals, college faculty, academic advisors, operations staff, student services, financial aid staff, workforce training professionals. San Antonio has multiple school districts including Northside ISD, Northeast ISD, San Antonio ISD, Judson ISD, Schertz Cibolo Universal City ISD, Southwest ISD, East Central ISD, Alamo Heights ISD, and more. Higher education employers include UTSA, UT Health San Antonio, Texas A&M, Trinity University, Incarnate Word, St. Mary's University, Our Lady of the Lake University, and the Alamo Colleges District. If you are relocating to San Antonio, Texas, and you work in education, your job location can vary widely because campuses are spread out throughout the metro. A teacher working in Northside ISD may choose a completely different area than someone working at Texas A&M San Antonio on the south side. A professor at UTSA may think differently than someone working at Alamo Colleges. So once again, you need to match your home search to your work location. Government jobs are also a major part of the San Antonio market. This includes city jobs, county, state, federal, public safety, administration planning, transportation, utilities, and public service roles. Government work often appeals to people looking for stability, benefits, and long-term career structure. If you are moving for work for San Antonio and looking for government jobs, research the city of San Antonio, Bexar County, state of Texas agencies, federal job boards, military civilian roles, via metropolitan transit, CPS Energies, SAWS, and other public utilities. These jobs can be very competitive, so it helps to start early. Another important sector in San Antonio is financial services and professional services. Many people know San Antonio because of USAA. USAA has been one of the most recognized employers in the city for years. Other major names connected to corporate financial insurance, energy, grocery, and business operations include HEB, Valero, Frost Bank, SWBC, iHeartMedia, and a variety of regional headquarters and corporate offices. Professional jobs in San Antonio may include finance, insurance, accounting, human resources, marketing, sales, operations, project management, legal services, compliance, corporate training, business administration, data analysts, customer experience, technology support, energy sector roles, supply chain management. This sector matters because not everyone moving to San Antonio is in healthcare, military, or manufacturing. Many relocation buyers are professionals looking for stable corporate opportunities. This is your field. You should research specific employers early and compare salary expectations. San Antonio salaries may be different from what you see in California, Seattle, Denver, or New York, but the cost of living may also be different, so do not compare salaries alone. Compare salary, housing costs, commute, quality of life, taxes, and lifestyle. That is a better way to evaluate whether moving to San Antonio, Texas makes sense. Now let's get a list of some major employers and employer categories people should research if they are considering jobs in San Antonio. In healthcare, look at Methodist Healthcare, Baptist Health System, University Health, Christus Santa Rosa, UT Health San Antonio, specialty clinics, and private medical groups. In military and defense, look at Joint Base San Antonio, Fort Sam Houston, Lackland Air Force Base, Randolph Air Force Base, Camp Bullis. Defense contractors, there's federal civilian jobs. In cybersecurity and technology, research Port San Antonio. Cybersecurity companies, managed IT companies, government contractors, healthcare IT employers, financial technology roles, tech-focused organizations and startups. Now, in manufacturing and aerospace research, Toyota Motor Manufacturing Texas, Boeing, Standard Aero, Navistar, HEB, Manufacturing and Distribution. Now, in education research, UTSA, UT Health San Antonio, Alamo Colleges District, Trinity University, University of Incarnate Word, St. Mary's University, Texas A&M University San Antonio, and local school districts. Now, in hospitality and tourism research, hotels along the Riverwalk, convention and event employers, there's SeaWorld San Antonio, Six Flags Fiesta Texas, there's restaurants, entertainment venues, Visit San Antonio related partners. In corporate and financial services, Research USAA, HEB, Valero, Frost Bank, SWBC, iHeartMedia. There's local professional service firms also. So now remember, this is not a complete list. San Antonio has thousands of employers, but if you are relocating to San Antonio, Texas and trying to understand the job market, these are strong starting points. If you are moving for work in San Antonio, here is my honest advice. Do not separate your career decision from your housing decision. They are connected. Your job affects your commute affects your stress affects your family life. Your family life affects how happy you are after moving. That is why I always tell relocation clients, we need to build your move around your actual life, not just your dream house. If you're relocating to San Antonio, start by identifying where will you work, where your spouse may work, what commute you can tolerate, what school districts matter, what lifestyle you want, what budget is comfortable, what areas support your goals. Then we can narrow the home search. That is how you make a smarter move. If you are thinking about moving to San Antonio, Texas for work, I hope this video gave you a clearer picture of the San Antonio job market. And there are strong opportunities here, especially in healthcare, military and defense, cybersecurity, manufacturing, education, tourism, government, and professional services. But the key is not just finding a job. The key is building a life around that job that actually works. So if you are relocating to San Antonio, Texas and need help figuring out where to live based on your job, commute, budget, schools, and lifestyle, reach out anytime. My contact information is in the description below. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe because every week I share honest videos about moving to San Antonio, Texas, living in San Antonio, Texas, San Antonio real estate, neighborhood tours, relocation tips, and everything you need to know before making a move. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.